I'm Kathy from Absolutely Fabulous at Home here in New Minas, Nova Scotia, and it's lobster season here. You know what? In Nova Scotia, it's almost always lobster season. That's got to be one of the benefits of living here. But it is lobster season, and if you're entertaining people, you know how important it is that everybody has a tool or some way to crack open those lobster shells. Unless you're with my brother, who does that all for us, which is great. But we have some great sets. This is an 8-piece tool set, and in it you're going to get your traditional lobster crackers and 6 lobster picks. Lobster picks, if you've never eaten lobster, are almost a necessity to get the very smallest pieces of meat out of the claws. You need a pick, a lobster pick. So this is one set, makes a lovely gift, but also is a very convenient way to keep all your lobster tools together. You can buy the picks separately, which is kind of nice too, because maybe you have 8 people and the set only came with 6 picks. You can always buy these separately. You can also buy them a little bit with a little bit more I guess strength and size to them. These ones are from Good Grips. These are fairly new. They have a silicone grip here. They have the little spoon at one end, which you kind of use to scoop out lobster flesh, but you can also use these for crabs because you have to do a little more scooping sometimes with crabs. And they have a little 2-pronged fork at the very end, the very tip. So that's also very helpful for getting the meat out of the lobster. And they're more comfortable to hold. Those are sold as a set of 4. You can get the crackers on their own. Now this lobster cracker can also be used as a nutcracker, which is why a lot of people like them, because they're kind of a 2-function. They have a smaller squeeze here for the smaller claws and a bigger squeeze here for the bigger part of the claw, or nuts. Good Grips also do their own version of a lobster cracker, and this one would be a very good one because you have all kinds of sizes here. You're determining where the claw is, and you have a whole bunch of little grips that kind of can grab the claw so it doesn't go sliding down the cracker as you're squeezing. Some people like the shears. The shears are a great idea for opening up a lobster at the underbelly to get the tail, or the tail to get the meat out. And again, you have a built-in cracker here and a micro-serration here, which is another important thing for helping grip the shell so it doesn't slide. Comfortable handles. Good Grips, that's what they're known for, the grip. So great choices. But if you're really getting into lobster, there's some other things that can make your meal a little bit nicer. The butter warmers. So they're little tea light holders with little ceramic or stoneware dishes. Your butter melts in here, so it stays melted the whole time you're eating your lobster because the tea light is keeping it from hardening again. And I don't know about you, but lobster without butter, is it really lobster? I'm not sure. So this is great. You could have these individually or one between 2 people. Little sauce cups. Some people would prefer everybody to have a little sauce cup. I've had lobster with garlic butter. Maybe some people like garlic butter and some people don't. This way you can do it as an individual. You could heat these all up on the stove in a pan of water and melt the butter in them and then put them around for everybody. But you could also use these for other sauces at other times. And what else? Oh, I know. The lobster bowl. This beautiful enameled bowl has a picture of a lobster on it. This is the perfect way to contain all those shells when you're finished. And if you've grown up on Digby Neck and you've eaten lobster your whole life, you know that boiling lobster shells is the best way to get a base for your chowder. So you don't chuck them right into the compost. You put them in the pot and get a little bit of a base going first as the broth. So that's lobster season. We've got all the gear. We've got the napkins. We've got the bibs. And if you don't want cloth bibs, we've got the plastic bibs for one-time use. But before you get your lobsters, come to Absolutely Fabulous and get your lobster gear.